Hey, kittens. Just coming in to open the curtains and to give them a quick pet. Something in here I needed to get. Remember where I put it. There it is. Kittens knocked it down. Permanent marker. Hello, kittens. Hello, viewers. You are about to see, for your viewing amusement, a man cleaning windows. Or at least part of the window that you guys can see. Somebody pooped recently. It's like a nose print here. Sorry, Sulley. You asked for that, though. Kind of just flopped yourself off. Stash. I know it smells funny. Stuff's been on here for a while. It's easier to use a sponge to scrub it than using paper towels. Quicker. Nose prints are really a large part. Dried snot. Hey, Dory, you got a leg you can rub up against. How the heck do you guys get cat snot all the way up at the top of the window? Well, not necessarily you guys, but kittens in general. That should look a lot better for you guys. Not perfectly clean. The outside's still dirty, but that's not from cat snot. I'll do the other side later, like when these guys are gone. Now for sample collection from the litter box. Wearing gloves, so I don't have to go wash my hands right after scooping the box. Another plastic donation baggie. As you guys knocked it down. My butt's ringing. What's this event? Hold on. This is John. Hello. yay, you guys didn't knock over your litter pan sitting on top. No carrier. Yeah, one of my girls is at the vet right now being checked out. She's been throwing up. Seeing about getting her some anti-nausea medication. Sheba. Okay, let's see what we got in this box here. P. I can't tell if that's pee or poop. Are you guys peeing on your poop? So it becomes a big lump. By George, I think you are. Sully's waiting to use the box. Well, I won't be able to go to the shelter until this afternoon anyway. So she will be picked up around noon. We're gonna do some blood work, see if that indicates anything. Here you go, Sulley. Yep, Sully's in the box. Predictable as always. What's this? Where'd you get this tissue from? Sully, I want you to poop. I want you to poop right now. Get down and give me 2. Come here. Oh, it's poop! Yay! And it's squishy. Now I gotta wash my hands because I'm touching the pooper scooper. Okay, so like I will take it from here once you're done. Okay, let me scoop, let me scoop. You got soft serve ice cream there, boy. That's probably why it's hard to find his poop in here. Thank you, kind sir. Much appreciated. Okay, let me go wash my hands. I'll be back, Dory. Excuse me, tabby. Hey, fuzzies. Bird just flew through the window. That's what Dash was reacting to just then. You guys need water. One of these days I'll be able to sit down. Dory, wrong side of the fence, please. Apologies if I was overly descriptive about their poop. You become desensitized to it when you foster. I tell new fosters that if you think poop is disgusting and gross, give it a few months. You'll change your tune. It's a good indicator to the health of a kitten. And getting a good sample for testing could determine if they have certain things such as what's most common for fosters is coccidia, which for young kittens can be potentially fatal. One of my first fosters, I think litter number 3 or 4, the Sweetheart Fosters, had a kitten that nearly died from it. Causes ulcers in the mouth. Poor guy had to be stuck for a month with a cone on his head. He couldn't come with me at first, or with his brothers. So once I found out he was healthy enough, I requested to join him back up with his litter mates. He was one of 2 kittens that were very close to becoming a foster fail. If you look at the Sweetheart Fosters, wait a minute, no, let me make sure I got the name right. I know his name was Tony. I believe it was the Sweetheart Fosters. And litter mates Don Juan. Let me see. Hold on, this is from me now. Quit launching apps. Dash, keep your paws down. Ooh, did you have to fart? Also brought in an iPad, not just for the kittens, but to look up their records, see if it had a fecal. Let's see, what does it let me see photos? For those curious about Kugra, he's another one of my cats that has intestinal cancer, lymphoma. I didn't share it publicly. He's better now, but he was doing very poorly again. He lost 2 pounds and wasn't eating. I syringe fed him for a couple of weeks and he recovered. He's eating now. Back when I went to wash my hands, he was at my feet demanding breakfast, and he ate like at 3 a.m. Okay, let's see that critter room. Photos. Albums. Scroll all the way down. Yeah, it was the Sweetheart Fosters. Litter number 3. He was a gray cat with golden eyes. Sorry about the shock. His humidity is low here currently, so there's a lot of static electricity. Looking up their records. Dory is the only cat in Purrfect Pals database with that name. Okay. Associated files, release document. They were found under a barn. That's what the release document says. Ah, they wrote down that she was friendly with other cats. And that goes along with what I seen when I was introducing her to my cats through the door. You know, I just leave it a crack so she could see and they could see each other. But no fecal record. Let's check on the kittens. The iPad thinks your name should be Solon, not Sulley. There's only one cat. He's the only cat named Sulley. in the database, and I was wrong. I was incorrect when I first created the live stream. His name has an E in it, Sulley. Associated files, nothing, just an intake. And for dash, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 15 records. Oh, wait a minute, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 records. It was returning ones such as Boulder Dash, Dasher, Dash Spice, Dashing Siam. Oh, okay. Dashing Dam. What are you doing to my phone? Quit calling the criminal to say, let the case back in. Now the kittens, sometimes kittens don't get along too well with each other, and they prefer to be left alone. Case in point being Newt from Ripley's Kittens. She was perfectly content. She was fine, laying the smack down on her brothers and sister, but she was more content just to hang off by herself. But these guys can easily go together. They're still wrestling, playing. Usually you see their isolation and start to come out once they're 2 to 3 months old. And they start getting annoyed with other brothers or sisters. Just, it becomes apparent. But these guys, nope. They'll probably be wrestling years from now. Okay, I got the, let me open a better version of the chat. We'll remote into the computer up there and pull up the page on the browser. Do a Q&A session. You got litter on your forehead. Yeah. If you're curious, the kittens are 4 pounds, with Dash being 0.1 ounces heavier. Thank you, Angela. I'll answer questions if I see them. I may chat sometimes goes pretty fast and I'll miss a question. Too big for kitten on a cob? No. They're only too big when they want to tear your face off. Or they squirm a lot. Yeah, be squirming. It's like trying to hold a caterpillar. Where did I get the pet green treats? I got them from Pet Pros. When do the boys do for their snips? Probably this coming week. No, they have not been snipped yet. Mom has been spayed, but the boys have not been neutered. So when they go up for their neuter, Dory will be staying here, so this will become the Dory cam. And we can see how well she plays by herself. Did Grant's rib and lung issues get resolved long term? It appears that he outgrew his pigeon chest, which is basically flat-chested syndrome. Normally a kitten's chest is rounded all the way from sides to front, but with Grant's it was like a noticeable edge, then straight across, and then around again. If you're curious to what it feels like, you can go to the live stream page for the Mythbusters, and I have a picture a little ways down on the page for it, the diagram. But if you were curious what it feels like, if you happen to have a banana, if you hold the banana like you would hold it, like you're holding a suitcase with the points pointing down, that's what his chest felt like when I held him like that. If you turn it so the points are pointing up, that's what a normal kitten's chest should feel like. I'm going to try to go for Tuesday or Thursday. If I remember to actually send an email requesting an appointment. Thank you, Mom 24. She said that was awesome. She's just saying that because it's true. Let's see. Let Dory in and hang out with Dory until the babies are gone. I never let my cats intermingle because you never know. They might have something that, with their health and with their health, that they're easily fighting and all that. Don't want to risk any cross contamination. Yes, when the boys get snipped, Dory will be staying here. This will be the Dory cam. You can see how well she plays by herself, or if she spends the entire day sleeping, which is very likely, being that she's a cat. Won't Dory be lonely? If you have two rambunctious kids and they go to daycare, are you unhappy? No. Debbie asked why she can only watch one live stream cam at a time. It could be, you probably would have to contact live stream support if you were able to watch multiple cams before. I would try checking your CPU monitor. If you got Windows, right click on the bar on the bottom, it's like Task Manager, and then you can see if your CPUs are maxed out. You can try lowering the quality on the page. Dash down and stuff a little bit. Paper towel, playing with it. Dory's kids will be coming home after their snip. They'll be together until adoption day. Well, even I can see out the window now. Good job, John. Sorry, Ingrid, I'm not going to sing live. It's her birthday. But Sulley will. Oh, come on, Sulley. Meow 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 meow. That may not have been happy birthday. I don't know. I was just thankful Sulley was sitting still. Pat asked if I have a bird feeder outside the window for a kitten's entertainment. No, I do not. Really no place to hang it. Dirk B said that I just made a ringtone. It's not the first time. I held up a kitten and went pew pew, and next thing I know, it was a ringtone. Emily asked if I hang out with the guys who do engineering guide for cats on the internet. Nope, never met them. I think there's snip day. I'll stay home from work. I'll work from home that day, and I'll move Dory into a carrier and put her in Chris's room, and then I'll shake out the blanket, flip it over, sweep the room, vacuum. Thank you, Debbie. Do boy cats keep spraying after they're fixed? It lessens the odds that they will continue to spray, but you want to try to get them fixed before they start spraying. If you get them neutered before they start spraying, chances are they will never start spraying. You guys are really wrestling now. Hope you can see them. Bite his face off. Yeah. Nice fix, Sulley. Okay, Sulley, I'll hold him down for you. Beat him up. Beat him up. Too late. Okay, Dash, I'll hold him down for you. Yeah, too late. hormones that drive kittens and cats to start spraying. And if you give them a snip before their hormones kick in that instinct, then it's very unlikely they will actually start. You got litter on your belly. Whoops. Dory, if you can see Dash, she's right beside Dory. Just barely off cam. Sometimes you can see her ears peeking up. Well, Abby may ask if there will be a pre-application process for these guys. Yes. And I'll give more details after their neuter appointment. I'm going to ask if I put the locking door back in the window. Nope. It's not to keep the kittens or cats in, it's to keep people out. Okay, stand up. Well, you play out being dizzy quite well. You know how you get it? If you get a cat dizzy, the best way to get them undizzy is if you were circling like this, you reverse it to circle like this. Just kidding. His hind legs won't go in a circle with his front legs. It's Purrfect Pals policy that these guys, any cat adopted from Purrfect Pals, is indoor only, with the exception of barn cats, which are cats that cannot be kept indoors. And I do realize that there are cultural differences as far as indoor outdoor. For example, in the UK, there's many shelters that will not let you adopt a cat unless you do let them outside, which is the exact opposite of Purrfect Pals policy. But you also have to realize that different areas have different predators. The UK, for example, does not have the same type of predators that we have. You know, they still have the dangers of people, dogs, and cars. But here we have bears, coyotes, eagles, bobcats, raccoons. Yes, raccoons can be very mean to pets. Did I get the bird stick fixed? It still has just two feathers on it. I was at PetSmart yesterday. Looked like they had replacements for toys that are similar to the bird, but they weren't the bird sanctioned. So I wasn't sure if they were compatible or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with them with the bird toy until it's effectively useless. Then I'll take the end off and take it in with me to the pet store and make sure that the attachments are the same. There goes the boys again. They're wrestling, throwing each other around. Do it over here, guys. You're much cuter on cam when you wrestle. See, it's good when you have more than one kitten because they actually socialize each other as far as playing. They teach each other naturally how to play nice. By playing nice, they don't use their claws. They don't bite hard. They'll still flying tackles. They'll still bunny kick each other, but they keep their claws withdrawn. A single kitten with no littermates to play with and just mom will tend to play exceedingly rough because they don't learn not to use their claws and they don't learn not to bite too hard. Because when they teach each other to play nicely, because when they bite too hard, they squeak, and another kid's like, "Whoa, what just happened?" They condition each other not to cause each other to squeak. Okay, flying tackle, Sulley. No, distracted by the chicken fish. No, distracted by Sulley. They'll stare down at each other, ears forward and back. One will go up on, the raptor stance, and the other one will go BAM! Oops, sorry, guys. Continue. Could I give a lesson on how to clip the claws? What I find I'm more comfortable with is using regular fingernail clippers for people. And if you pinch the pads of the claw extends, you'll see the claw looks like this. And the clippers, the two blades pinched together like this, for example, you want to take it so that here, this nail clipper nail goes in like that. You want to cut from the sides of the nail in. You do not want to cut from top to bottom. They're just tackling each other left and right, rolling all over the place. Sulley wins that round. We'll get him, Dash. He's not looking. Oh, he looked. No, I'm not working today. This is Saturday. At least I really hope it's Saturday. Yay, it's Saturday. Emily asked, how much more socialization does Dory need? I think she's been sufficiently socialized. She's good with me and Chris now, and she adjusted to Chris pretty quickly. But whoever adopts her will need to give her a small, quiet area because she'll first, before she can get used to people, whoever adopts her, she needs to get used to her environment. And so they want to provide her with a, keep her isolated to a bathroom or a bedroom, and if it's in the bedroom, she will go underneath the bed and she will stay underneath it for a couple of days. Put food and water in a litter box beside the bed, not under. You don't want to cater to their needs under the bed. You want them, encourage them to come out, and give her lots of wet food. Appease her tummy, and you will earn her trust. That's how I earned hers. And let her basically let her get used to you on her schedule. Do not force her to get used to you. Do not try to hold a cat that's scared. That's just going to make it worse. In which case, they will not want to be held probably for a long time. And like with Dory, I just sat here and I let her come to me. And the rest is history. Did I find a replacement space tomato? I forgot to look when I was at PetSmart the other day. I have a volunteering shift on Tuesday. I will try to remember to check then. No guarantees. Did I watch the Kitten Bowl last week? No. And by saying that I'll try to remember, a lot of people have what's called an event trigger to their mind, to their memories. For example, you say, okay, when I get to work, I need to do this. That's creating an event trigger so that when you get to work, you remember that you needed to do something. I don't have that. At least not since '97 when I had a bad concussion, which effectively for about a year removed my short-term memory. Pet the Sulley belly by request. And not only do I get Sulley pettings, I get acupuncture treatments. Pat says I can MacGyver a new space Tribble. Just attach the Tribble to the top, wherever the Tribble is. Fortunately, Tribble needs to be replaced soon. Needs to be retired. It's almost in the same condition the space tomato is. Thank you, though, Jules, for CCing for our deaf viewers and viewers with no speakers. Are you teething on my shoe? Trisha asked, don't I want to adopt Dory? Every litter, everyone, I'm always asked to adopt the mama cat. This is my 40th litter, 19 with newborns. So that's like 19, I think, let's say maybe 5 of those didn't have mamas. So that would be 14 cats. Way over my limit when I already have 8. Emma asked if she could adopt me. I'm also asked if I can adopt people. Oh, you need a trim. Look at those sharp claws. I can wait. Well, since they're not tearing me a new one with those claws, I'll just let them get snipped on their vet day. and they get snipped, they won't stick well to this. They'll try to jump up and just go bang. I don't think I managed with Dash anyways. When is the adoption date? Likely, if there's no issues, will be next Saturday, 1 week from today. Dudette asked how is Cougar doing. He's one of my cats. He has lymphoma, intestinal cancer, but the steroids seem to be helping a lot. About a month ago, I didn't share it publicly, but about a month ago he started doing really poor. He lost 2 pounds and stopped eating. And I started syringe feeding him and kitten food for the extra calories, which PetSmart has a good deal on kitten food right now, the canned ones. I think I saved $7 yesterday buying some more for Cougar. But he's eating now. He finally, last Tuesday, he started eating again. And when I stepped after scooping the litter box, I stepped out to wash my hands, and he was at my feet demanding breakfast. So he's definitely hungry now. He has sinus conditions that remove his ability to smell. So if he can't smell the food, he won't eat. And unfortunately, he has an extremely touchy liver. So pretty much every medication causes basically all signs of liver failure. So we have to be really careful with his medications. We're trying a new one out now, see if it will help. Giving him the minimal dosage and then doing lab works. Make sure his liver's not fussing about it. Sorry for the speech, Jules. Corey asked if I hope to get a new litter soon afterwards. Or was I answer about the gap between the last one and these? Typically, I like to have a week between fosters just to give time to clean up a room, give a room a proper cleaning, and just let me catch up with my sleep. But 2 months, that was crazy. Literally, there's a shortage of stray cats and kittens in the entire area. Like Purrfect Pals, they'll contact all the local if they're short on cats, they'll contact the local kill shelters to transfer cats to them. Lately, the kill shelters have been so low on cats, they're calling Purrfect Pals asking for cats. So that was that just gives you an indication just how few cats there are. And I've been fostering for Purrfect Pals since 2008, and I've never seen a lull like this. Jules, paraphrasing is fine. That's good. I appreciate your service. And with that's why I started doing the replays with Ripley's Kittens, because after close to 2 months, it's like this is just going too long. People, and every post I made on Facebook, my own personal wall, people were asking, when are you getting kittens? Kittens will fix that. So I was like, I don't want to hear that. I know kittens will fix it. So it's like, okay, well, I got all the Ripley's footage. Why don't I start playing dates from that? If you're curious, I do accept followers on my Facebook page. I tend to post geek-related stuff such as computers, things that I find really fascinating, science, science stuff, and occasionally a really serious post to promote debate, which is what I recently did with the post. This is America, Speak English. If you view the about page on the Critter Room, you'll see a link to my profile, or you can just go to facebook.com/john.bartlett. Click the follow link. Don't click the friends button unless you're in the local Seattle area. I won't accept friends requests from people outside of my area unless I know them. I did that first, and after 500 friends, all my wall was nothing but cat pictures. So, and people, my actual friends, I couldn't see anything they were saying. I tried creating a list, and I decided to go to the following format instead. Emma asked, "What's wrong with cat pictures?" Nothing, in moderation. Too much of something can be bad. You drink too much water, it can kill you. I sometimes joke that cats fill a large percentage of the internet, and I started fostering. Put little kittens out there. They're filling all the gaps between the big guys. Good point, Corey. Corey said kittens are better than water, apple to oranges. Sulley's laying down on the heating vent. Hey, Dory. Nobody sees you, can see you. I'm laying down and I ain't moving. Fine. Abby May says the internet is the first step to the master plan for feline domination of the planet. Well, that's a good thing that you said that's the first step, because all plans that cats make only consist of step one. They never think about the consequences of their actions. They live for the moment. They live in the now. Gotcha. It's arguably that cats have already taken over the world. I mean, they're pretty much the second most popular thing on the internet. And you can probably guess what the first is. It's basically not safe for work. Oh, Sulley's happy. Sulley's tired. His eyes are drooping. Hey, Dash, this is the perfect time to beat him up. I think Sulley was playing possum. Abby May makes a good observational point. If there is a cat takeover, just break out the laser pins. Boom, game over. So I'm going to go ahead and close chat now. And I will do just what I said I will break out the laser pen pointer. As if I can find the laser pointer, it was right over here. Yeah, Dash's eyes are getting droopy as well, so is Dory. So you can probably expect an epic nap. Oh, joints. Let's see, laser pen, laser pen. Where art thou, oh laser pen? My son was the last one to use it, so I'll blame him. I'm getting friendly here with the Enterprise timer. Have a good nap, guys. Let's see, here's the cleaner. Where's the paper towels? Did I already take them out? Guess I did. Oh, there's the laser pointer. Look down, Sulley. Okay, I'm gonna grab myself something to eat. I'm hungry. Enjoy the kittens. Have a wonderful day.